right. It's a rich boy. Whoa. Awa, amunadi vekava anna. Awa, amunadi zekalava anna. Awa, he was against the will of his father. Awa, amunadi vekava anna. Tanana, 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 tanana. Diamonds on the soles of his shoes. Rich boy. Tanana, tanana, diamonds on the soles of his shoes. Awa, tanana, tanana, tanana. Cobra in the soles of his shoes. Awa, tanana, tanana, tanana. Skeleton in his cupboard. Awa, diamond in the soles of his shoes. Awa, cobra in the soles of his shoes. Awa, diamond in the soles of his shoes. Awa, skeleton in his cupboard.
So, the pompous Prince Nicholas has suddenly found himself in the middle of nowhere. That is very good. I enjoy driving my enemies mad. So tell me, Clifford, is he getting mad?
Well, Chief, not just mad, he's absolutely frustrated.
And frightened, not knowing what secrecy lies behind the will.
Do you think the so-called will, if there's one, will favor you?
Well, Chief, that's pretty hard to determine in view of the fact that the king never even liked him.
It won't be surprising if everything is willed over to him.
Oh, certainly not the throne. It is his by right. But what power will he have as a king if he cannot control the vast investment of Artus Global?
But, Chief, if he becomes king and his brother becomes the head and owner of Artus Global, he might revoke their licenses based on certain interests in the kingdom.
That is where my interest lies. The untapped oil reserves that people of Kwa Kingdom do not even know about. Even members of King's Council do not have knowledge of it.
Certainly not Sir Victor.
Oh, yes, certainly, yes. He is King's confidant, crafty Amos. He made sure that the Lancers, crafty Amos, he made sure that the drilling was licensed to Kingdom Oil under the conglomerate Artus Global, meaning whoever becomes king cannot revoke the license, which could lead to very expensive litigation.
And then the kingdom would opt to settle out of court.
Oh, certainly. But if we destroy Amos' offsprings, it will be easy for my company, Bonafide Holdings, to take over.
So what do we do now, Chief?
Oh, we wait for mysterious Richard, and that is where my dear Gertrude have a serious role to play in the scheme. Every man has a weak point. Just seconds. Voila, the man is gone.
The cobra.
He was against the will of his father. Diamonds on the soles of his shoes. Rich boy.
Welcome on my son.
On the soles of his shoes.
Okay then. Excuse me.
That right there, Prince, is the king's wish.
He gave me that shortly before he departed to the great beyond. I suspected I must have known of his departure.
Ah, there you are. Richie boy.
Prince Nicholas.
So what's going on?
Well, I was just having word with Uncle Victor.
Whatever it is you're chatting with Uncle Victor can wait, okay? You see, people soon start trooping over to my place and we don't need to keep them waiting. Do we?
Okay. In that case, let me just go in, have a shower, change of clothes, and I'll be with you guys.
That's my kid, brother.
Alright, excuse me.
That's my kid, brother, alright?
Prince Nicholas. Take my leave now.
Yes.
Gentlemen. So.
You have started working on him. That must not be allowed to happen.
I do.
No. You have no idea.
Okay. Would you rather we stay here and lament?
No. I do want to see him. It's just that
It's just that you have to put the past behind you and face the future. Please, my princess. There are so many people there. Do not stir up their curiosity. Please.
Certainly not.
Uncle Victor, why didn't you tell me about my father's death?
I do not understand.
Accept it. My father's death was an accident. An accident you could not help. What I want to know is, was my father's death deliberately arranged?
Well, yes, but we don't want the enemies to know that we have knowledge of it.
Uncle Victor,
My prince.
do you look at me as the enemy?
That is ridiculous. Of course not.
So why did you keep such an important information away from me?
Well, you need to settle in. Your father is gone, and it's quite unfortunate that we cannot bring him back. But we have to prepare you for the inevitable.
Such as?
Well, the enemy. You need to be protected and shielded, because we don't even know who is who.
May I ask you a question?
Please do, and I promise to counsel you to the best of my ability, just like I did your father. It was his wish.
Who'll stand to benefit if something happens to us?
Us? Well, we cannot begin to talk about that now, my prince, since your father's will has not been publicly pronounced.
And do you claim ignorant of the content?
Well, I might have counseled him from time to time, here and there. But mind you, the main content of the will was between your father and his lawyer.
Which bring it back to us. Who'll stand to benefit if something happened to my brother and I?
Well, my prince, we cannot start to talk like that, because nothing is going to happen to neither you nor your brother. Your father gave me special instructions.
That doesn't answer my question, Uncle Victor.
Well, since you don't have an heir, and I dare say your brother Nicholas don't have neither, that naturally comes to the next of kin, and that would be me, my prince.
If what you say is true, then there's trouble.
I do not understand, my lady.
Come on, Ure. Can't you see what they're planning?
No, I don't.
Ure, where is your sense of reasoning? Where is it? They're planning to poison Richard against Uncle Victor.
But are the brothers not supposed to team up against formidable forces?
No. And if the king's death was arranged, someone is behind everything that is happening. That person is like a chess player. Calm and yet calculative.
My lady, perhaps Uncle Victor is trying to destroy the brothers for his own selfish reasons.
No, never. He's an honorable man, trusted by the king with his own life.
My lady, where is the king now?
Or that is a foolish question.
My lady, pardon me to say this. If the king trusted Uncle Victor with his life, where was he when the king died? I was told he was there.
He must have been helpless. We have to warn Richard. I mean, this is a plot.
My lady, on whose side are you? Your husband or his brother? My lady.
My husband.
What is it I'm thinking?
I know your state of mind. I do. But that's not enough reason for you to neglect me. I have my needs.
Don't I provide for you?
Yes, you do. But not when it matters most.
So what exactly are you implying?
When last did you make love to me? I'm beginning to fear that you no more find me pleasurable.
Well, keep wondering.
I am a woman, your wife. I need your love.
I've heard you. Not now.
That's what you said last week. That is what you said 2 weeks ago. You have been neglecting me for over 3 months now.
Well, there are much more important things to attend to. Besides, being with you this while has it produced children.
And that is supposed to be my fault?
Look, it's either you change this annoying topic or let me be with my thoughts.
I see. The death of the king wasn't an accident after all.
And you had better say what you know.
I might look like a fool to you, but listening to this foolish but wise counsel of mine, you certainly will not go wrong.
It's very obvious you're on heat and it's beginning to distort your mind.
Say what you wish, but you must reconsider Cliff. Something tells me he can't be trusted. He cannot be trusted.
Listen to me! Listen, don't you ever say evil before me again. Do you understand me? Never ever you, else I will take the pleasure of making so sure you never conceive that idea again. Do you understand me? Which means I will end your miserable life. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? I do. Now let this man think.
Prince.
You seem surprised.
Not really. You don't like I wasn't expecting you.
Is anyone here?
You know I stay here all alone. I'm at a service.
No, that's not true. You're only pretending because I'm Nicholas who pays handsomely for your services.
You don't look happy, my prince. Has your wife upset you again?
Now listen to me. Don't you dare talk about my wife like that. Do you understand me? You know nothing of her. Shut up.
Why you being an animal here? When you can be a gentleman here?
Come in.
Good morning, my lady.
Good morning.
A servant from your father's palace is here to see you.
A servant from my father's palace?
Yes. Yeah, my lady.
I hope my father is okay.
He didn't disclose the reason he wants to see you.
Is my father okay?
My lady, the Honorable is hale and hearty.
He sent you to me then?
No, my lady. May I speak to you alone, if you permit it, on the matter that concerns my honor?
Ure, you may leave us now.
Yes, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. I'm sorry, my lady, please forgive my weakness. When a man is hot inside and cannot express himself physically, he cries to swallow the insult.
You sound rather brave, Obai. Now that isn't an attribute of a coward.
My lady, Prince Nicholas forced Lily to go away with him where he raped her.
He what? Are you sure? No, he can't do that. My God. My father must not hear of this. He mustn't.
My lady, the Honorable is the one who approved of the incident. He even promised Lily of a reward if she keeps her mouth shut.
You look like a child who is full of worries, yet excited at discovering a new toy.
Yes, I'm worried. But I still find fulfillment in the pure pleasure your body provides me.
Of what use is your wife when she cannot make you happy?
She's necessary, at least for now. But I know deep inside of her she still yearns for my kid brother's love.
Then, divorce her and marry me.
It's not that easy. People will frown.
You find pleasure in me, but you cannot proudly associate with me.
You'll always be special to me.
I long for more. Soon you will be a king. It is my desire to be by your side as your queen.
But you know that's not possible.
Because of Helen?
No. Because I'm a royal and you're a commoner. No title, no name. No money, no estates, no inheritance.
But you can change it. No law is rigid.
Perhaps I can. But you have to be patient. Or won't you?
What choice do I have other than to wait? Dying in jealousy while you are with your wife.
Just do what you do best to me, my dear.
Richard, I hope you slept well.
No, I didn't.
How so?
I thought over the conversation we had and realized I didn't speak to you well. I apologize.
Oh, I knew that wasn't you speaking. Your mind was abused.
I was influenced.
Influenced? By who?
Nicholas and his counsel Clifford.
Well, I'm equally concerned about Nicholas. But I'm sorry for him, though, because the disease that's eating him up has dug in so deeply. I dare say that it might destroy him totally.
So we've got to do something about it. He's my brother. We cannot allow him to decamp from father's path.
Well, your father found out a long time ago that he has no son in your brother.
Uncle Victor, he is my brother. We'll not allow what he did to me to come between us.
I agree with you. Don't let it. Because that will be playing directly into the hands of the enemies.
Helen requested that I see her. Should I go?
Well, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't oblige her. Unless, of course, you have any personal reasons.
Certainly not. I've forgiven her for betraying me.
Oh, good. Well, it wasn't our wish. She was used by her father. Everyone knows of Chief Okaka's greed and selfishness. But I must warn you, my prince. You must tread very carefully. Because a woman's temptation is very hard to resist. My prince.
Coming back from the home of one of your concubines, I presume.
It's very obvious you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's not like you ever wake up on the right side anyways.
Apparently not. When my nights are haunted by the rapist I married.
What did you just say?
Nicholas, you should be ashamed of yourself. Raping my father's servant is a slap on my face. You should be ashamed of yourself, Nicholas. I pity not me, for I am a living dead thanks to you. I pity those you aspire to rule. My goodness, your father will be so ashamed of you. He'll be crying in his grave, ashamed of the day you were conceived. I dare you, Nicholas. I dare you to raise a finger on me, and I will expose you. I will discredit you. Yes, you shameless dog. I will. I dare you again.
Your Majesty.
Why are you snooping around? Why are you snooping around?
No,
Why are you snooping around?
I'm sorry.
Just shut up! I see no difference between you and your lady here. Silly people. Silly people!
Father, you haven't answered my question. Did you consent to Nicholas taking that girl away to rape her?
My daughter.
I am not your daughter. If I were your daughter, you'd give me pride, not shame. My goodness, Father. All you care about is your politics and what you stand to gain from it. And yet you remain indebted.
You see, Nicholas lied to me. He told me he was taking her to you so she can become one of your domestic staff.
I am ashamed and disappointed at you, Father. My God. I thought you had honor. The same attitude of yours is what sent mother to an early grave and sacrificed my happiness by marrying me off to a man I loathe.
Please forgive me, my daughter. Forgive me. A tale like this will never happen again.
You have made such promises before, Father. Why are you like this? Why am I so different from you? I pray to erase my childhood memory in order to hate you, but I can't. Because in spite of everything, I still love you.
Sometimes I begin to ask myself this question. Adolphus or Kaka? Why are you like this? And I don't seem to get an answer.
She trusted you, Father. She had faith in you. She had faith that you could protect her. The pain and trauma that girl has gone through will live with her for the rest of her life.
Please, my daughter, help me to beg her. I am very, very sorry. In fact, I am ashamed of myself.
Take care of yourself, Father. I have to make decisions that will make me happy. I'm glad you could make it at such short notice. Did you come alone as requested?
Yes. Against Uncle Victor's wise advice that I should always move around, fully protected by guys.
Richard, they easily penetrated your father's security, didn't they? Please, sit and stop making me uncomfortable.
When did you begin to indulge in alcohol?
Alcohol? I need alcohol to calm my jumpy nerves. It took a lot of courage to invite you here alone, you know. Please, join me. I'm certain you will need alcohol after what I'm about to tell you.
See?
Yes, we are, Chief.
So, how far have you gone? Oh, by the way, did you make any contact on our subject?
Yes, I did, Chief. I aroused his interest. I could tell he wanted more.
Oh, why did you hesitate then?
Chief, I'm a woman. I don't need to cheapen myself, otherwise I lose my value.
You see, Jethro, just I must tell you, I'm impatient with women. Though you are an exception. If there's someone I can trust more than Clifford, it is you. I expect you to have a firm grip on him. It is very, very necessary. A sacrifice worth dying for. Meanwhile, there's another little problem, if not checked right away, could lead to an embarrassment to Nicholas. Remember, he is an investment.
What is that, Chief?
News just got to me about an encounter with him and the maid that lives with Chief Okaka. We don't need negative press. That young woman could open her mouth in a wrong place. Get the job done.
You're drinking too much.
Is that not what you want? That's why you kill myself gradually?
No. No. I know it's going to be difficult for you to forgive me, but I am sorry.
You did nothing wrong. It was a precarious situation. You were entirely helpless.
I was helpless. My father was broke. It was shameful, excruciatingly painful. My father would have driven himself to suicide if he wasn't counted among the noble men in the land. There was nothing I could do. Richard, what we had between us, my God, I will die if you don't forgive me. I swear, I will.
No. I can't do this. You're my brother's wife.
I'm married to him, but my heart belongs to you. My heart belongs to you, Richard. You. Just you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Richard. I'm sorry.
My lady, you're looking so happy again. Your color is back and filled with so much joy and fulfillment.
Perhaps I am.
I am so happy for you.
Thank you, Rare. Thank you.
My lady, you never really told me what transpired between you and Prince Richard.
Ure, the lesser you know, the better for you. Just concern yourself with my welfare.
My lady, that alone is my priority. Your happiness is what gives me joy. It's my topmost priority. My lady.
Nothing matters to a woman besides her happiness, her heart's desire. But you have encouraged it. My God, how did I descend so low to take advantage of my brother's wife?
Father, it must be a disappointment to you. But please forgive me. This would never happen again. I promise you. This would never happen again, Father.
Prince Richard, I've been looking everywhere for you.
I'm here, Uncle Victor.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
I understand. The shoes your great father left behind are much too large for your tiny and innocent feet. But don't you worry. I am here to guide you. Remember, it is a boy that grows to become a man. And that boy must be prepared for manhood. Come. Son, let's talk about tomorrow. You must be prepared and fortified. Come.
Lily, I do understand what you're going through at this moment. Because I've been down that road before. Don't look surprised. I was raped and this virgin by the same man who did this to you. I ended up being his wife. But that is not to be your faith.
I understand, my lady.
I want you to start a new life. Away from the little gossip and prying eyes. And for that reason, I have bought your freedom from my father.
Thank you, my lady.
You have to go away with Tupai. You have to promise me never to mention this to anyone.
Never will I mention this to any other person, my lady.
I trust you. I can't let you go start a new life empty-handed. Here. That's $1 million. That should help you start off correctly.
Thank you, my lady.
You may leave now.
My lady, this is so depressing.
That poor girl.
My lady,
Fast, man, fast. Grab her fast. Fast, man, fast. Get her in, man. Get it.
Why were you struggling?
I don't know you people.
That's a shame because I know you.
From where?
Chief Okaka's residence. You are Lily, right? Upai's girlfriend?
We're engaged to be married.
That's so romantic. You see, some marriages are made in heaven, whilst other marriages are made in hell. Where is your marriage made?
I don't know.
Your marriage is made in hell.
Now, finally, to what I know that most of you are keen on hearing, I read. After further consultation with my conscience, in order to determine who my true heir will be, and who amongst my 2 sons will sit on my throne, and further the cause of justice and equity, of which I represent in our great kingdom, and of which my father and my grandfather stood and died for, I have arrived at the conclusion that fairness is not always and must not always be set standards and rules according to our tradition and customs. Therefore, the throne of Kwa Kingdom remains vacant for 2 years after my burial.
Can you hear yourself out? No, are you really listening to yourself? Can you hear yourself out?
Please, Prince Nicholas, allow the barrister.
What's this man talking about?
Gentlemen, let's all not.
No, what's he saying?
Prince Nicholas, sit down. Allow the lawyer to finish with his legal jargons. We are listening to him, don't worry.
Do I proceed?
Please do.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Honorable Sir Victor Oduche, whom I trust and respect, shall oversee my estate and remain the interim ruler of Kwa Kingdom within the period of 2 years.
It will not happen. What is this? This is conspiracy. I refuse this. I reject it. My father will... What? Richard, you're here. You're here. You're listening to this. They're trampling on our rights. This will not happen. You understand? You are a fake lawyer.
Allow this lawyer.
Allow this lawyer. Something is getting bad in this palace, and you are saying allow this lawyer.
Allow this lawyer.
Sit down. Okay.
Can I proceed, gentlemen?
Proceed. Go ahead.
But say whatever you have to say.
Okay. Once again, thank you very much. I read, my first son, Nicholas Wale, shall oversee the running of my companies, network communications, and future oils. While my second son, Richard Wale, shall be the head of Aries Global and its sister company, Kingdom Oils. However, they are not entitled to any physical cash, which shall remain in trust for them till the end of the stipulated time of 2 years. Thereafter, whoever amongst them excels in his venture shall be crowned the king of our kingdom and the true heir and successor to my estate.
You're a fake lawyer, you understand me? You are a fake phony lawyer. You are talking rubbish, you understand me? This will not happen, you understand? It will not happen. Oh, you want to be king. You want to be king. It will not happen, you understand me? Bet me people.
I am very, very angry. Yes, I am angry. Now you may now ask me, why? If Lily had listened to me, if she had allowed me to handle whatever her problem was, she wouldn't have been killed. You killed her. Oh yes, you killed her by going to my daughter, accusing the crown prince of raping her, thereby exposing her to dangers. Hey! Who are you? And what are you? Mere servants, common servants who don't understand the intricacies and permutations of our local politics. Oh yes, you don't understand it at all. We have enemies in town who are looking for slight opportunity to attack. That wouldn't have been possible if you did not give them that opportunity. Lily was murdered by our political enemies, whose stock in trade is just to dent the image of our crown prince. Oh yes, to run him down. The deed is done. What do we do? Go back to your duties. Lily will get a good burial. That's all.
blinds one to reasonable thoughts.
Are you now saying I'm stupid?
No, I'm not saying this.
Look, Nick, this is an aberration. This is a calculated attempt to destroy you. And this is the handiwork, the brainchild of this Victor, whatever.
Yes, I know. I know that man hates me. Because my father couldn't have possibly thought of a silly, bizarre idea like that.
Cliff, everything happening is your fault. Everything, your fault. It's yours.
My fault? Madam, everything that I'm doing is to protect the interest of my client, Prince Nicholas.
Yes.
By virtue of the fact that I am his counsel, I will not sit by. Oh no, madam. I will not sit by and watch what rightfully belongs to him taken away from him.
By whom or from whom? Wise counselor?
Are you mad? Are you sick? It's very obvious that your love for my younger brother is still apparent.
Nick, how can you say a thing like that?
You think I don't know? You think I don't know? You think I didn't see the lust, the glaring lust in your eyes the day he came here? You think I didn't see it?
That is an insult on my person. You married me a virgin, pure and innocent, and you know that!
Well, I tell you, marrying you was a big mistake.
I didn't beg you to marry me, neither was I in love with you.
You are an ingrate. You are such an ingrate. Now what made you think? What makes you still think that I wanted you in your silly mind just for once?
You didn't? You didn't? Yet you manipulated my father to have me?
You're a fool. You're a big fool. A big fool. Now let me tell you something. Your miserable father threw you so cheaply at me. On bended knees, I only pitied his miserable life.
Nick, this is unnecessary.
Don't you dare get involved! Isn't this what you wanted? Isn't it? To cause division between the Kwale brothers, isn't it? You go home and jubilate! Go home!
My lady.
Don't you dare lady me! Nick, you dare to raise your hand on me?
Who are you? Who the hell are you?
Don't you ever give a woman the chance to talk back at you. A woman is bad business, bad influence. You have just proven to me that you are the man, my prince.
I wish to be left alone.
I know, my lady. But Lily's body was found dead in front of your father's house.
What? That's another dream lost. Another dream killed. No one is going to kill my dream. No one.